December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2.
I'm sorry, Wright.
You better be. Are you still paying me?
I've just wasted all of your effort.
Yeah.
Well, we did our job. He's innocent of that crime.
Mr.
We did it.
Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? What the hell?
You did.
Not a 9-year-old boy?
I didn't want I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
Yeah, you do. I mean, what?
Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances.
No! Bro! That's karma coming out of ye. That's crazy. Just crazy.
Huh? Nick, what are you doing?
I'm going home. Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court records once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Is it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Duh. Whoa! Calm down, bro. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it.
Because of a dream.
He confessed that he did it in court. You can't lie on the stand. It's against the law. So, sorry, Edgeworth.
He confessed to it having fractured memories and nightmares of a incident when he was 9 years old.
A very traumatic.
He apparently passed out from lack of oxygen
But this is
and had to go to the hospital.
It's fine. This is a Japanese game. Kids
Like,
remember
there's a-
everything. Yes.
There's a difference between feeling guilty and being guilty.
I don't think Edgeworth knows that.
But I don't believe your nightmare. Oh, he's mad at me.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight's just beginning. 5 more hours. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
I am. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. Sorry, we only have an hour and a half left before they close. Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge,
Am I getting paid double for this?
Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DO6 incident runs out today.
Now, if I just filibust for 8 hours, almost like 10 hours or so.
I might get an extension.
You can't extend it. It ends today.
Okay.
Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
What'd you say?
You're
What'd you
just gonna
say?
admit that? You're just gonna admit that?
Why is that unconventional? It
You just-
shouldn't be.
You just said that out loud? I see. Does the defense have any objections? Yes, what? Many. But not to the case. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
It's what he wanted.
Like you have some kind of psychic on your team.
I like you're
Farewell.
holding a grudge.
This was all actually an elaborate plot to get Miles Edgeworth to, like, cathartically come to terms with what happened. Like, this is all Von Karma, like, trying to help Miles Edgeworth.
No,
Oh my God.
absolutely
That
not.
would be a
That man is
twist.
full of hate. He wouldn't help somebody.
Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? My name is Von
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. My name is
You're the
John Von
witness.
Zarovich.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Did I tell you about that, Danny? I want to run Curse of Strahd, but as like a Western. Well, 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 look who's in my
Oh, God.
domain.
Oh, it'd be so fun.
I hate him even more. Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Actually, it was
Mistakenly.
on purpose. It was on purpose.
I hated him.
Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. And if only the player knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Please. Please.
Maya, stop.
I'm trying to get my sister to come
Hey.
back.
I'm sorry, he said... I was just hung up on the fact that he said murder is murder, but in court it's not. Wouldn't that be involuntary manslaughter? 'Cause he didn't mean to do it.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
He feels guilty. You haven't taken that into account.
He feels guilty, so it's murder. Okay. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Bruh.
Mm.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours, running out of air. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
You were so defending that claim. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. I changed his accent the last 20 minutes. The DL6 incident. That day. Blah, 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 blah. Prove it! What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly.
Your Honor, this guy doesn't remember shit.
Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Von
Judge.
Karma. What? Who said that? Holly? How'd you get in behind me? Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
I was 22 years old.
Okay, so whose memory loss are we allowed to trust and whose is fake? Because, like, what the fuck? I'm tired of this.
I'm just a fragile old man. You can't expect me to remember things.
Fragile old man, you tasered the fuck out of us. You fool. Ooh.
Well, the taser's not fragile. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
Another one. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Not a mysterious 4th person named Von Karma?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help,
My father lost his composure and started kissing Yanni Yogi. What'd you do then?
we ran out of oxygen so fast. was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then
A
we
gun.
both reached for the gun.
What was it?
A pistol.
What kind?
How do you know? I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's.
But it was actually my father's. He's a
You
gun
didn't
carrier.
actually look
you
at
see.
it though. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. I don't think that's how safety on guns works.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
He
Threw
thinks
it.
he thinks he picked up a gun. Who knows what he
Yeah, he didn't. He just said he picked up whatever fell. He just assumes it was a pistol.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous.
Ugh.
Did you though?
We have the
But-
pistol in evidence, don't we?
The air was getting so thick, I panicked.
We have the pistol bullet.
Can you look closer at
Yeah.
the photo again? It was Dad.
Is it? How-
He was
How
killed
did they
by
run out of
Von
air?
Karma. Von Karma shot him through the window.
How did they run out of air? I hate this.
He didn't run out of air. The air just got so thick,
Until he
Like-
said they ran out.
like Edgeworth is now.
Oh god.
Dad.
So you were saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi instead of
was-
his favorite, a picnic basket.
Hold on.
I
If
was.
the- Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
If the air was getting thick,
Thick.
and they couldn't see anyway, because I'm assuming it was dark, because he didn't know it fell at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if it wasn't the earthquake that stopped the elevator? It was like Von Karma pulling the emergency brake on it, and like the reason his memory shot is because like he threw in some kind of like sedative, you know, like a thing that made the air thick
Thick boy.
and put him in a daze.
Some kind
You
of
know that? You know,
rabies.
Von Karma has a reputation of being willing to do anything to win his cases.
Like, yeah,
But
but
he-
it was all
But he had already won,
Yeah, but
so why?
Edgeworth's dad made him work for it, just like we did. We're
I
gonna
know
get,
he's gonna kill us
we're gonna get shot later.
in the elevator.
We should not go in the elevator.
Where we run out of air if we stop.
The gun fired once.
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day.
Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, a single bullet.
Oh yeah, that's a. Oh wait. No, yeah, that's important.
And
Because-
then there's
Yeah, 'cause
also a bullet
how can
hole
there-
in the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, there can't
Yeah.
be. The bullet can't have come from the gun that Edgeworth threw because the bullet was inside of him, so it had to have come from outside the elevator.
Right, because even if he was standing there, the bullet would have had to go through him, not be in him still.
So whoever shot him was outside,
Like Von,
another person,
Like Von Karma was.
like Von Karma.
Which means
my God.
not only. You telling me they could see outside the elevator? Hey, can you help us? Elevator doors are built not to open. I don't know if you know this.
That,
That
horrible
gunshot and that horrible scream.
Why is the scream so important? Might have been him. He thought he
Uh-huh.
thinks he heard somebody else scream, but he was screaming. And the scream.
It might have been.
Were you screaming, you 9-year-old boy? To this day,
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out it quick.
Into the courtroom. Okay.
Okay.
Should we... well, it... So it wants us to focus on the scream, not the...
Yeah, because I think the bullet, we'll focus on the bullet when we start to think it's Von Karma who did it.
Well,
Okay.
if it was in... If it's in his heart, wouldn't he have died instantly?
Not really.
No.
Headshot, maybe. Heart?
Okay, but in this world.
Hmm,
A single.
that was the wrong button.
I think there, the single shot is where we show the picture.
Look at your dad. Look at this photograph.
I know. I'm sorry.
The music stopped. So there was only one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
But luckily my dad died, which means there was now more oxygen in the elevator for 2 people. I see. Well, I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't, you blind asshole.
Wow.
Take a look at this. I have the only picture. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Well, I can see the victim Gregory Edgeworth lying there. Well, what do you mean a contradiction? Just that I thought the judge is clueless. As always. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo.
Yeah.
As should be obvious, the contradiction's here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. That's crazy. Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testified that there was only one gunshot. If he testifies there's one gunshot, then we have to believe him because we're believing everything he says.
So then, how did the hole get in the door?
However, according to this photograph, not one, but 2 shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, and the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot?
This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot.
Thank you for objecting that.
However, when was the hole in the elevator made?
That's the question.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
we haven't repaired an elevator in a while.
It might have been there before the incident occurred.
False, because they were running out of air.
If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
I just
I got rid of all of it.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprises for after you've seen the evidence. You dummy. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
Hold on.
Go back to the gun.
I mean,
This is the
Wait,
gun
I think
from,
that was...
Edgeworth's,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
what's
not...
what's the picture to the left?
overhead map of the Gourd
Oh,
Lake.
okay, never mind. Maybe the bullet from 15 years ago that still has ballistics.
Well,
Mr. Wright,
Mm,
please think about how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel well mocked. You should.
Would it
I
be-
mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor.
Would it
Not
be the
meaning any
picture again?
harm. I'm not doing any harm. Two different things, Mr. Wright. Try again, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright.
Ah.
Mr. Wright.
Mm.
Mr. Wright. What do you have to do?
Would it be in the incident? Somebody had to see this.
Is this the
In the
same gun? That'd be so silly.
I think it's supposed to be the same gun.
That's stupid.
But
Bang, bang, bang.
but why would that still be?
It has very small fingerprints. Much smaller than his actual right hand now. Well, I got plenty of HP. Mr. Wright, you're an idiot.
Okay, Would it?
Do we still have the case file?
DL6
Is
case
the case
file. Is it part of the DL6 case if it's Miles, is Gregory Edgeworth's death?
Yes. Yes, that was the DL6 incident.
Your Honor, yes. The
There we go.
answer is in this file.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Well, it has a lot of
The evidence.
answers.
As you said,
My
it's
guy.
a thick boy.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
26.
You're...
What?
Ooh.
Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the DL6 incident?
Victim.
Yeah.
That's the only one we
Yeah?
haven't selected yet.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says Phoenix Wright. What? It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Idiot.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. Fired to blast a hole into the wall, and then stuck in and shot him in the heart. Very good aim, very good aim. Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? You have a license? Show me your badge. It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went in the Gregory Edgeworth heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, well, who could that possibly be? That would be crazy. The murderer, of course. No, I didn't. I mean, no, they didn't.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand.
We've had wilder ones, okay?
Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Not even a bullet casing.
So fucking
I-
what?
I have the case file memorized for some reason, despite not remembering much about it. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Except the hole is through the door. It wasn't
Right.
in the fucking elevator. It was out in the hallway.
He does have a point. Bailiff, do you have a gun?
No, he doesn't.
Do bailiffs carry guns?
They at least
Possibly.
used to.
Maybe.
Look it up. 2001. Bailiff. Bailiff outfit for kids. Look it up.
Bailiffs.
I just know that at the end of every court case, the bailiffs are the ones that bring in the dancing lobsters.
Yeah, some of them. It depends on the jurisdiction and their role.
Did they even look for it? There's a hole in the window. Did they look?
I was always there. I remember when I put my pee-pee through it. I mean, what?
Okay.
That second bullet has never been found. Why?
Because you took it.
Nobody looked.
Because the second bullet does not exist.
Then how did it fire twice?
It's been fired twice. There's 2 holes. One in the door, one in the man. My
One in
God.
the door, one in the man, am I right?
What?
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son.
No.
That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
Mm.
I hate this man.
I know.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
It's a bullet hole!
What?
What else
bullet
could
hole.
make it except a
Who?
gun?
Order! I will have
Oh.
order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. Therefore, it never existed. It is highly likely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Because they're idiots, honestly. Have you met Detective Gumby? So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Idiot.
What do you mean?
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
I bet it's in his pocket. He just carries it around.
This is Lucky Charm.
Well, Von Karma, if you're gonna praise me, maybe I'll let you in. God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. That'd be crazy. Was I wrong? Have I
No,
been wrong
that
about
was-
this whole incident? Edgeworth,
No.
you a murderer?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I need your sister. I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
No, what?
Nick.
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
But we know it
No.
existed.
But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'll never talk to you again if you don't do this.
Don't break your word.
I'm sorry, but it's just not how being a lawyer works, Maya. I'm sorry.
You're gonna force me to change, and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
Hey, if you change it to
But
me,
we know. But we know 2 shots have been fired. It's in the report.
A
Two
gun?
shots
It's a
been
used gun.
fired.
I mean, guns get shot all the time.
I'm losing my mind.
It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick, that's because someone is, like, actively stopping it.
Now that sounds silly. Well, it
What
seems
if-
that we have finally cleared up his incident.
Fuck. What if there was a second bullet and the police did find it, but Von Karma's been in the fucking evidence locker and he stole it and he got rid of it?
Only one bullet was found at the crime of the scene. What? Scene of the crime? That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I hate his face, Wayne.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
No, I was dissociating. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
Edgeworth.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Come on. I'm spelling it out for you, bro.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna throttle all of them. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitation of murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed.
Come on, Maya. Transform. Get your sister in here.
Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just
Judge-
like my first day in court. My first day. What happened on my first day? I remember. Bring out the booba! There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
There is one word. Objection.
I have an
Fact.
Have an
objection.
objection?
Object.
Mr. Wright, I have an objection. Your Honor, I object. It's weird when he does his
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
What grounds do you object, piece of shit? You can do it. I believe in you. Get that taco out of your mouth.
I said the word! You weren't listening!
Oh yeah? I'm recording!
I said the word.
It's not
Roll it back.
perfect.
I don't know. His case is perfect. So perfect.
Oh no.
Gra. It must exist. The second bullet.
Yes! Yes!
What? What'd you just
Come
say?
on.
I'm the
Nothing.
psychic now. The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
You hold your horses.
Wait, Your Honor. Huh? Who? The second bullet, it existed. What? We just heard proof that it did not exist.
No, he didn't.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really
You
grasping
heard
here.
conjecture that it doesn't exist.
Come on, come on, come on.
It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
You!
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about that one.
Next.
That's not my job. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Because getting the first bullet out of his heart was way harder.
Also, so you would think that it just didn't exist. It shot, but
Huh?
it's gone. It
I fucking
didn't come
framed
out.
the kid.
First of all, how would they have found it? It's
Because
not
they were
easy
there
to
and they
find
did it.
It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
It is if
Was
it's in
there
an
some-
elevator.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The
Yeah.
murderer had to find it. Of course, there's a need. That's why they took it.
But what possible reason could they have had?
We really are gonna filibuster for 9 hours. Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is
The bullet would be proof.
the
Yeah.
murderer was cautious, overly cautious, as if he would do anything. The bullet would
No,
be proof of what of it coming from out.
That it got fired, apparently.
If the second bullet was there, then it showed that the other thing happened. With one bullet, then the person who shot had to be in the elevator. With two bullets, they could have been somewhere else.
Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. They loved it with all their heart.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
But it was inside him.
Yeah, huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Because ripping a bullet out of someone's chest is hard to do. Oh, right.
What are we doing?
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you, but...
What?
This isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Oh, I almost
Okay, fine. He didn't need it.
almost.
Yeah, try
The
it.
murderer had to find it, but
He was a cautious man, like a man who's balding.
he was cautious.
Oh, if he
Right.
didn't need it, then why
Didn't
would he
need
grab
it.
it?
Right.
Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from
Huh? Fuck me, we're on our last life.
It has to be the other one.
That makes no sense.
Okay, so it
Well, let's
doesn't.
see what it gives us.
This is our last one. If we get it wrong, then we might have to restart.
Oh my god,
Why would the
none
murderer
of this
have
makes sense.
spent the time to look for those stray bullets? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Alright.
Had to take it.
Had to take. I already did those options though.
Mhm.
Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
I'm crazy.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet
crazy?
hit the murderer. Okay. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there on someone's heart. Come on, Gabe. You know?
Oh god, the bullet was in him! He didn't pick it up! It was in him!
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? Okay, let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself... Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna metal detect his ass!
That's why they didn't take it back. Oh my god, the bullet is still in him?
The only way.
Oh.
So at the time of the murder themselves was shot. Ugh, that got me hot. And they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yeah. But there's a problem with that. They are the two people rescued from that elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. So that would mean
the door!
the murderer came from outside, yes?
Yeah!
It's entirely
They were
possible.
standing outside the door and they got shot and then they shot back through the hole.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Bang! The pistol discharges the bullet because he shot Von Karma. Oh,
And that's why Von Karma hates Miles so much.
motherfucker shot me. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. And executes Gregory. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. No. Sustained.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded!
Wait, is that the only reason that you always use your left
Bad
hand
hand.
to snap?
There was no murderer!
I've never seen you move your right arm.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy.
You
That was
shake your
crazy.
ass.
Shake the
Remember
rat.
what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Oh,
Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
that's right. This is right.
Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
It wasn't a vacation. He was healing from the gunshot. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? But
Oh, I thought that was yours.
I know.
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
Maya's just like, I was gonna say that. What the fuck?
we're finishing each other's sentences. It's fine.
Oh, we've known each other for a year.
Look at us.
How long have we known Maya? Like October?
think-
3
Yeah,
I
months?
think it was
only been,
October,
like,
yeah.
3 months?
Well, September.
Do you remember?
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. You there, come here! Beep, 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 beep. It was
It
Von
was
Karma.
Von Karma.
That motherfucker. I hope the later games we can't like immediately be like, it's Von Karma. Aw, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. Which means
Now, Judge,
you're at
what
least a level 1 or lower.
What I'm about to say might stalk you.
No, Your Honor. Well, have you indicated the possibility the murderer came from outside? Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Save it
Say
for a
it.
better
Say it.
time, or say it now.
No, say it. Say it.
We have everything we need.
Do.
We have all the
Your
evidence.
Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect. What are you pointing at me for?
I'm pointing at you.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. The what? Von Karma.
Yeah, buddy.
Von Karma? Oh.
He just shoots me now. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Are you sure it's just because he's nearby?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you
He's
took
lawful evil. He can't legally object.
Yeah. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet, you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? Everyone knows if you take a vacation, you start taking penalties.
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident.
Uh-huh.
Fascinating. Prove it.
I pull out a metal detector out of my ass.
Yes. Yes.
I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go into the knife at, Mr. Wright?
The hospital.
The
You
bolt's
did
still
it.
in you. You kept
The
it.
Hospital.
Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Oh, we sure should. Give me a day.
Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is.
No, this is a red herring.
It's no use.
Edgeworth.
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well.
Almost intimately.
He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues.
He just absorbed.
He
the
probably
fucking
didn't
bullet.
undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Just
We need
saying
to take
this
care
way.
of him.
Yeah, killed him.
Oh, Huh?
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself?
I probably
No.
No.
He didn't pull it out at all.
Dang.
Von Karma's never pulled out once in his life. That's why he has children. And they also never pulled out, and he has grandchildren. All this
Pulling
not
out
pulling
and-
out can only mean one thing.
Pulling out implies a lack of follow through, a lack of conviction.
I would never.
That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Well, you can if you got tweezers long enough.
I've
Wait.
seen it in movies.
What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? His buttocks?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Hell yeah, baby. But also this means they don't go through metal detectors when they like go into court.
If it was 2001, maybe not.
All right, Von Karma. I'll prove it. Drop trowel. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. There was I followed the Ace Attorney Reddit, and there's a lot of being like, why is it so sexual? Like, drugs are replaced with juice boxes, and there's so many innuendos.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is...
The metal detector!
God, this better be it. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery after leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. A reminder of that day. Forever. Is that even possible for all these years? Bullets, they kind of just water out, right? Dissolve into blood. He always has that iron in him. Well, there's one way to find out.
Bullets are like splinters, right? They just pop out eventually.
Sometimes. We can use
Only if
this
you're
metal
Wolverine.
detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what you find. And if you attack me, remember, I have a big piece of metal.
There's multiple people watching us.
I refused!
You refuse. But refusing this
Why?
means you acknowledge that the bullet's still inside you. I was in the war, sir. I've been shot many times. Order! Order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. He said, "My body, my choice."
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
That statute of limitation runs out of this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I'll permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we should give it a shot.
It means he's the shooter.
Yes, but that also means Edgeworth. Ooh, you've been studying under the killer of your father the whole time.
I'm really old. That's a titanium knee. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder.
In his shoulder?
The bullet. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma, you're an idiot. How hard is it to get a bullet taken out of you? Once. Just you can do it at any point in time. 15 years.
You. It was you.
I wanted you to be my son.
I was afraid this would happen.
You know
What do
what?
you mean?
We say a lot, but he's wearing earrings, so he can't be that bad.
And so I remained silent.
That
What the fuck are you
boy
about to say?
shot me.
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Fucking prove it.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
You can't just say things.
Prove it.
But, Mr. Von
For the
Karma, can
medical
you
records.
prove that? Can you prove when you got shot?
If you can't, then you're good.
Proof?
What do you mean?
I have no obligation to prove anything. Innocent
Yes,
until
you
proven guilty,
do.
right?
I'm a prosecutor. All I say is hearsay, hearsay. It is, Mr. Wright. You must prove something to
It is
You motherfucker.
not I.
Let's do surgery on your shoulder right now and compare the
Pulling out that bullet. Oh.
Mr. Wright, what do we do? Mr. Wright, tell him he has to prove it. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DLC? I have to prove it?
Of course we
Of
do.
course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
We have the bullet.
Yes, the bullet.
That's because you took it out of the record room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime.
That's not how the law works.
So sorry, Mr. Wright.
This is the same court that said if we can't find a second bullet, it doesn't exist.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. You fucking idiot. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you... What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I could think that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And there's my final proof.
The bullet. Get him.
This better be it. That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
I got it from your arm, stupid. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. Sorry, Miles. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
They're also accurate always. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
We are on CSI.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets from a gun. What? All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. All guns are different and unique like snowflakes. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Every bullet says, I came from that guy's gun. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then if the markings match, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in the other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth.
I've got an answer. Let's do it right now.
Mr. Von Karma,
Take the bullet out.
you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on the bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, get my doctor.
Oh my god.
He's foaming at the mouth. That scream.
Yes, Edgeworth. Yes.
That scream. Heard that scream before.
It's the one you'll never forget.
I wouldn't if it sounded like that either. Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I don't know who's talking. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Pew pew. Get away. Get away from my mama. Get away from my mama. In the bank.
Oh, fuck! Shut!
Jesus Christ, that fucking
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
You are like Papa. Mr. Von Karma?
Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
No, it was you.
Oh, yeah.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade!
Bro, if you went and got a solid doctor, it would be gone.
I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
Someone stop him.
Nah, just let it happen. Bailiff? Oh wait, our bailiff
That's not
died
him.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
What's the chief prosecutor?
That
I mean,
was
your boss.
Gregory. That was Gregory.
No,
No,
Gregory was the defender.
Mhm.
This would be Von Karma's
Oh.
boss. No one really
Oh.
know him.
Oh, I got you. Von Karma is not you to make that kind of happen. I never would have thought the Edgeworth would be the one against you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you had to be penalized. I'm coming for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth?
I think this is karma.
It was a shock, like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Hours!
About
my God,
five.
yeah.
About five, give or take.
Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out.
Is this the anime, like, flashback supposed to make us like him?
There's no liking him.
I hope not.
I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator.
Yeah, go to the elevator when all the lights are out.
I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise!
Ah, god damn it! Imagine being like, today sucks. Bang! Ah, fuck!
I was in pain! A horrible burning pain in my shoulder! Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes.
Can't believe they freaked out right before everything came back on.
As is the way.
I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation.
That's not how it works.
Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet.
So you said, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot him.
I knew then, it was destiny!
A really good shot.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
You can't take credit for that. You can't. That wasn't your planning.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent, and you are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now kiss your lawyer. What, Your Honor? You heard me. Or you're guilty. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Somebody arrest Von Karma, please.
No, I'm fine.
I'll be back. That is all. Court adjourned.
That's all.
Somebody arrest Von Karma,
Bye, Von
please.
Karma.
He's killed people.
That took 3
He was screaming
in-game.
death.
That took 3 in-game hours. Maya, you're
Nick,
supposed
we
to turn
did
into Mia!
Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed.
You should be in jail.
I know. I gotta say, I'm impressed. If they allow him to continue practicing law, what the fuck is this
crazy.
even for?
He killed someone 15 years ago and conspired to kill 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now, it's all just a good memory.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's horrifying. You got tased.
Yeah, like, we never bring it up. So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
Say it with a
I
checkbook.
So don't say anything.
You either say it with a checkbook or a smooch.
I know. Try. Thank you.
Maya, go away.
Thank you.
I see.
Our daughter is crazy.
Thank you. Right.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. I guess so.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. I'll teach you. Woo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would, obviously. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Detective salary. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? Say, we're gonna
You,
have
Mr.
a
Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe.
Be poor.
Now that's how you say thank you.
I see. Ooh.
Oh.
I think you should do it in my volume.
It's okay.
Wake up, everyone. Wake up your neighbor's dog.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. When he was 9 years old. Oh no.
Oh no!
Hey, y'all!
I forgot she was involved.
Y'all were great in there!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew
Right.
you were innocent from the start, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at you. You wanted to stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
Oh, Edgeworth has committed crimes.
You can put your hand in
Oh, yeah.
my cookie jar.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lana?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I'm done now.
You just
Like that?
you just signed up for college in 2 days?
Yeah, passed too. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad. I mean, there's a lot of... Oh, okay.
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
Oh, Larry.
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
What did you do?
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
Did your girlfriend break up with you?
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Damn. All your girlfriends leave you for free.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
The eye twitch is always crazy.
Yes. Here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Payment for the first gig.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Is that the lunch money that got stolen way back when?
Here's $3.
Hey, Butts, you come along tonight too, pal. My treat.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Who are you?
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food rate.
I think you'll be fine, Larry. We're going to Chili's.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
The envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Oh no.
Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago.
Think.
Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway.
What?
And he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
You
And
just
he
came
became
to
his best
school?
friend.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well. It was very traumatic.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Yeah, come on, Wright. Get with the time. I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth.
Hmm.
You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago.
His dad died. He had other things on his mind.
Don't you think the statute of limitations is run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not yet.
I'd say so, yes. There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. I quit.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked up too easily, too.
Do I? I feel like my guy gives zero shits, especially when Maya's involved, being the one all dramatic.
You're really chill.
Death! The death sentence for both of you!
That wasn't.
Man, if I had only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. They get paid way more, and all they have to do is object to things.
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father.
Oh, I guess your trauma's a little more.
A little deeper.
I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
My God, of course you
If I had
did.
known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Well, Edgeworth, want to work for me?
Want to switch, right?
Fuck off, Lotta!
Hey y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo!
Yeah, alright.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner's on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out of the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Let him go!
Alright, so who dies next?
December 29th, 5:02 a.m. We're super drunk. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Maya, are you dead? Don't be. It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
You
Why
sleep
am
in
I
the
at that
office?
Oh my god, $38. What's this, a letter?
Good morning, Nick.
Whenever I killed my sister and got away with it, you took care of me all these months.
You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless.
True.
So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Forever. Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left the station. Wow, these trains are early as hell.
Yeah.
I have to go find my daughter! I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya? What the fuck? You're grounded. So, you're leaving?
Yeah?
I can't afford another secretary.
It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
Then give it up.
And
Let your sister go.
I think you'll do fine without Nick.
Probably. A lot less crimes are being committed.
You said I was useless.
I did.
Be good, okay?
Objection. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, That's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
That's not true.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. You tased them,
Huh?
remember?
I didn't do anything.
You made Polly talk.
All I did was wander around in a daze.
You got yourself thrown out of a courtroom.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. My badge.
Yeah, show me.
Polly. Polly.
Polly?
She made Polly talk.
Huh?
Huh.
Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand.
Uh-oh. Now that I think about it, I don't understand this evidence
What?
either.
It's okay. You don't have to try and cheer me up.
Wait, if it's not Polly, then what is it?
But
Maybe the picture of her grandma or mom?
one day, I'll come back and be useful. I promise.
No! I need to get this right!
So,
There's no autosave in this
this is
guy.
it.
Oh man.
See you soon, Maya.
Damn.
Bye.
Get the bad ending. She's crying!
Oh,
No.
thanks, Nick.
Aw, she wouldn't have left if we didn't fuck it up. We showed her a bird. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha, don't think you've graduated yet.
Alright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yeah, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Edgeworth, why are you always the other lawyer, goddammit?
Apparently you were supposed to give her the bullet.
Bullet?
Cause she grabbed it. She grabbed the bullet from evidence before Von Karma.
Woo! Detective Gumshoe! They hung his head low. They hung his head low, went right back to work. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Like he was drunk. Woo!
Well, the important thing is you played it the way you would have.
I wouldn't have shorted a bird. I just
Showing
felt
you
a
a
peer pressure. Cheese shop.
I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
My boy keeps finding models.
Mm-hmm.
Either they added this in, or... Oh, right, yeah, I remember him. Well, I heard he's been missing lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Objection! Either they put this all in afterwards, or they knew they were going to have a sequel.
Phoenix, right? The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for? Yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Is someone shooting like a documentary about it or something?
I guess.
I guess so.
Or is he on trial?
Yeah, no, it's you. Hello, Phoenix. Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the day of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons, you see. Pine Sol. I love Pine Sol.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're finally putting him in the DVD stuff thing? He's like, I don't know. He's like, everything this is all supposed to come all together.
What about the guy who plays Joker?
Well, Phoenix is his last name.
Hey, Phoenix.
And please do announce Pink Princess ahead. I sure hope that Mr. Wright. Come on. Oh, keep my face out of the public eye. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dream.
Imagine being the only American that's like, I got you. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounded like she caught a cold sitting under a waterfall. Wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. Said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place she living in anyways? The mountain or something?
Waterfall.
Crazy. They found everyone that I've ever interacted with. Alright, who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk. Pink Princess, alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. But what inside the Pink Princess suit? What a doll. Kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age. Yeah,
The lady
man.
you like is a man.
I'm into it. I've learned something about myself.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Oh, me? I've been trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Where's this picture?
Show us
Let
the
me
picture.
see that.
Oh! There's a ghost with
Oh.
the bazungas!
There is a ghost.
There it is.
Here she is.
Oh my god.
My sister.
It's like a paranormal photographer. Yeah, right. As if we aren't literally friends with a spirit medium.
Oh! Brand new episode has been added.
Ah.
We'll never beat this fucking game.